After need, Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Your bird is eating my candle. Your bird is eating my candle. No, seriously, he's making that. No, seriously. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Square Sweepstakes is back. Every time the score changes, someone wins $50,000. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 they could use toward their dream home. See rules and enter for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 55.
No purchase necessary. Legal residents of the 50 U.S. and D.C. of ages majority. Ends February 4th. Licensed in all 50 states and MLS number 33. The NFL is not sponsor promotion in any way.
The cold weather's here, and National Grid recognizes many in our communities will need assistance this winter, especially with the added challenge from COVID-19. This is Dan Ray. National Grid understands and is committed to offering help whenever possible, devoted to keeping the lights on and the natural gas flowing to its customers. If you're having difficulty staying on track with your energy bill, be assured that National Grid is here for you and your family, working with customers to find personalized payment solutions that will make a difference, such as budget plans and flexible payment plans. If you need extra help, you may qualify for discount rates.
Let's do some
Whatever your personal situation, if you're concerned about paying your bill, know that National Grid has many programs to help customers get through this difficult time. National Grid is there for its customers today and on the road ahead.
There's a lot
Need
of
help?
snow forecast there.
Bill Help. Now staying connected matters. Find out more at ngrid.com/BillHelp.
Do you need a good night's sleep? You know, not 5 or 6 hours, but 7 or 8 good hours of uninterrupted sleep. Make your dreams come true with a MyPillow. Get well rested and sleep in luxury with a MyPillow that will be perfectly fit just for you. MyPillow can change your sleep experience. Get a standard or queen premium MyPillow, originally selling for $69.98 for only $29.98. That's a $40 savings. Get a king size for only $5 more. MyPillow pillows are machine washable and they won't go flat. Plus, they're made right here in the USA. Get the lowest prices ever right now. Don't like it? You can always return it with their 60-day money-back guarantee. Call 800-952-1637 or go to mypillow.com and don't forget the code WBZ. That's 800-952-1637 or mypillow.com, code WBZ for the best night's sleep you'll ever have. 800-952-1637 and don't forget the code WBZ. If you desire, you need Indeed. Indeed immediately delivers quality candidates from their resume database when you upgrade your job post. Get started at Indeed.com/credit. Sports now on WBZ News Radio. Major League Baseball Hall of Fame announced tonight that for the first time since 2013, no players will be voted in 2021. Needing 75% of the votes, currently is closest at 71.1%, just 16 votes short of getting in. The Hall still has an induction day scheduled this summer after the 2020 class featuring Derek Jeter and Larry Walker had theirs postponed because of the coronavirus pandemic. Ryan Antonelli, WBZ, Boston News Radio.
743, we've got a lot going on the road. The weather is definitely not helping things. Big blue retailers of New England, all-wheel drive traffic on the street. Mike, what do we have for crashes right now?
Well, we've got a crash cleanup going on 128 North in Peabody, Nicole. This is 128 North by Centennial Drive. Not a serious one, but it's being worked on now. A more serious crash in Nashua, New Hampshire. It's affecting the southbound entrance turnpike. It is bad for a few miles coming down towards the Mass border. This crash cleanup after exit 2 actually has all lanes shut down. They've got detours away from that crash, so you'll want to avoid that area for sure. Elsewhere in the Bay State, we've got random delays on 495, 93, Route 3 with snowplows working their way up and down those highways. Just be patient and give them some room to work, of course. Elsewhere, the Mass Turnpike speed limit is 50 miles per hour tonight, and in some spots you'll be lucky to reach delays on 190 south and 2 in Worcester. As, again, these are standing trucks and cars working in tandem so just be patient there as well. The expressway's in decent shape in and out of the O'Neill tunnels. Random delays again, Route 24, 95 south, getting down to 495. Mike, WDBZ traffic on the 3s.
Now, if you're listening on the Cape right now, I am starting to notice that the snow is switching over to a bit of a sleety mix. So if you're in Brewster and Harwich, getting into Orleans, things is happening in Keytown as well. Just be sure to keep that in mind if you're out right now. That sleet will be making things especially slick on the side roads for you. Otherwise, yeah, there's plenty of snow that's coming down at a pretty good pace across much of eastern Massachusetts. If you're in western Mass, it looks like right now, just some residual snow showers in the southern, west of I-91, we're through the worst of it, at least for now. Later on tonight, this band of snow is recording. Another band of snow moves in, maybe dropping another inch or so, depending on where you're at. And tomorrow, just a few more periods of snow from time to time. If on the coast, keep in mind, we could see more of that sleet and rain mixing in, making a bit of a sloppy mess. The storm moves out tomorrow night, 1 to 3 inches or so in eastern Massachusetts, and all is said and done. 2 to 4 inches possible in northern and western areas, so we could see some locally higher totals.
Fiercely independent. This is WBZ News Radio.
Right now in Boston, 31 degrees, and it is snowing at 7:45. Good evening, I'm Nicole Davis, and here are the 5 things you need to know. In the State of the Commonwealth address tonight, Governor Baker says the end of the COVID crisis is in sight, but we have to stay vigilant over the coming months. The City of Boston detailing plans now for its second mass vaccination site opening up next week over the Reggie Lewis Center in Roxbury. The Boston Athletic Association says the 125th Boston Marathon is now planned for Monday, October 11th, if the state allows road races by then. And right now, the Bruins are playing the Penguins at the Garden. It looks like it's the end of the first, and the Bruins are up 1-6. On Capitol Hill, a member of President Biden's confirmed today.
President Biden's Secretary of State nominee Tony Blinken came on his final vote of 78 to 22. Several Republican leaders, including Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, and Jim Risch, the outgoing GOP chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, voted in favor. Risch writing, quote, Mr. Blinken has a long and distinguished history of statecraft and foreign relations matters. Certainly, he is very qualified for this job. End quote. Rising stars in the Republican Party like Patty Hawley and Tom Cotton voted against his nomination. And Doug Becerra, ABC News, Washington.
The president's nominee for Commerce Secretary is, of course, from New England, Rhode Island Governor Gina Raimondo. Today she faced the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee. Full Senate vote on her confirmation could come in the next couple of weeks. Now, earlier today, all 100 senators were sworn in officially as jurors in the second impeachment trial against former President Trump. But the man presiding over it, Vermont Democrat Patrick Leahy, is apparently in the hospital tonight. He apparently wasn't feeling well at work in his office. He's brought to the hospital out of an abundance of caution. He is being evaluated. We don't exactly know what's going on here or why he was brought to the hospital, but again, when we find out more on that, we'll let you know. Let's get more details from CBS's Skylar Henry.
Lead impeachment manager Jamie Raskin says they are more jurors and prosecutors. They are also eyewitnesses to the deadly assault on Capitol Hill.
I had my daughter with me, and I had my son-in-law, who's married to my other daughter, with me that day. They were, several hundred feet away outside of the House chamber. We all could have been killed.
The House team prosecuting the case will likely showcase Mr. Trump's own words and actions just moments before the riot on January 6th. We're going to walk down to the Capitol. But there's growing Republican opposition to the proceedings.
And a panel of judges is now weighing the constitutionality of the nation's terror watch list.
Judges on a federal appeals court in Richmond, Virginia, have expressed concerns about ordering revisions to a government list of about 1 million people labeled as, quote, known or suspected terrorists. A lower court ruled the list was constitutionally flawed.
CBS's Jim Krasula. Opponents argue most of those on the list do not deserve to be considered a terrorist. At 7:48, the Justice Department has rescinded a Trump-era memo establishing a zero-tolerance enforcement policy for migrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border illegally. This policy resulted in thousands of family separations. Acting Attorney General Monty Wilkinson saying the department will go back to its long-standing previous policy and instruct prosecutors to act on merits of the cases. The zero-tolerance policy meant any adult caught crossing the border illegally would be prosecuted. Children were then taken into custody because they could not be jailed with their family members. For Massachusetts, anybody 65 and older with 2 or more comorbidities are in line to get vaccinated in phase 2. It looks like among the eligible comorbidities here is smoking.
Research from the Cleveland Clinic finds that heavy smokers have a higher risk of hospitalization and death from COVID-19. Patients who smoked a pack a day for 30 years or 2 packs a day for 15 years were more than 2 times as likely to be hospitalized with coronavirus and had higher death rates compared to non-smokers. And the CBS is Elise Preston in Boston. City Councilor and candidate for Mayor Michelle Wu now calling for at least one vaccination site in each of the city's several zip codes. On Twitter, she says this is an effort aimed at combating the stark disparities in access to the region's Black and Latino communities. Calls for city officials to work with hospitals, pharmacies, and healthcare providers to make it happen. She says she also wants new sites to be prioritized in those neighborhoods hardest hit by the pandemic. Now the struggle is real. College basketball trying to get through the season of the year with COVID. Powerhouse Michigan just paused the whole program. Right in our own backyard, BC did the same. WBC's Drew Mulholland has more on that.
It's a lot. Just trying to get on the floor these days.
Test 3 times a week. You cannot leave for a road game unless all of your tests have come back negative.
It's a whole new basketball world. People like Sean Becker, the head basketball coach at the University of Vermont. And he tells me even within his program, at the beginning, it wasn't all smooth.
Kids were distracted and thought that some of the stuff didn't apply to them.
But as you can imagine, that stuff is all squared away by now.
Once we got that straightened out, these guys have done an amazing job of really quarantining for the last 3-4 months.
2 months to go for the NCAA tournament in Indiana.
And the AARP wants Governor Baker to establish a new toll-free number to make sure older citizens can get a COVID vaccine. In a letter to the governor and lawmakers on Beacon Hill, AARP Massachusetts also calling for a prioritization of residents 50 and older for that vaccine. In the letter, they say since the start of the pandemic, about 95% of the people who died from COVID in Massachusetts are people 50 and older. So they use that as their rationale. They say those people need to get the vaccine first. When it comes to getting out info about the vaccine and about the virus, they say the current system has to be fixed. The state's website has to be improved, and they say there needs to be a state-run toll-free telephone number to help people make an appointment for those who don't have internet access.
Looking for traffic reports, breaking news, and weather is so easy. Just listen to BZ. You punch it up right there on your car radio, switch the AM band, and then select 1030. Wow. Pretty easy, right? So easy. Now tell your friends about WBZ, Boston's news radio.
If you or a loved one is currently battling addiction, Aware Recovery Care's in-home addiction rehab program is an exceptionally safe pandemic solution for Massachusetts and New Hampshire. We offer full in-home addiction rehab services delivered remotely or in person by expertly trained staff equipped with advanced infection control gear. If you or someone you love is struggling with an addiction, call Aware Recovery Care at 844-AWARE-RC or visit awarerecoverycare.com. We're ready to help where and when you need us most.
I'm Dr. Jeff Binney, pediatrician in chief at Tufts Children's Hospital. In our special online section called Children's Health During COVID-19, our experts offer guidance on health concerns facing our families today. Learn more at WBZ1030.com/health.
Wouldn't it be great if homes came with a check shingles light? Well, they don't. And if you have an older roof, it may need to be replaced before the next big storm ends up in your living room. Long Roofing, a trusted name for over 75 years, can give you peace of mind and a storm-free living room. Long Roofing does it all, from expert installation to easy financing. Schedule a free consultation today at longroofing.com. That's longroofing.com.
Maybe it's a tip for our small company. Any questions?
Do you offer health benefits?
Actually, we do. The Massachusetts Health Network for Business Methods offer comprehensive coverage, whether it's you or the employees.
When can I start?
Find affordable coverage for your company at mahealthconnector.org.
And at 7:53, it's time for traffic and weather together. You definitely need it every 10 minutes. We've got you covered. People, retailers of New England, all-wheel drive traffic on the streets. What is it they say, Mike? Don't crowd the clouds.
Don't crowd the plows tonight, Nicole. Yeah, because they're out there in a number of areas. So, the snow comes down. They're working on